Hello everybody, welcome along. Inter Milan then take on Tottenham Hotspur here in Milan at the Westie TV Charity Cup quarter-final. It's a big quarter-final, especially for Spurs. Europa League winners last term and been up against Europe's elite in the Charity Cup so far this year. But the excitement is just beginning. A real test against the Champions League runners-up. Here we go then. Well, Inter Milan, it's been a good start to them so far in this Charity Cup campaign. Beat Inter Miami in the round of 16. Disposed of Messi, but Jan Sommer at the back. Back five, Dimarco, Bastoni, Acerbi, Akanji and Dumfries. Mkhitaryan, Barea and Çalhanoğlu in the midfield. Martinez and Thuram up front. Well, Inter Milan, the same side that were beaten 5-0 by Paris Saint-Germain in the final in Munich last year. They could have a reunion with them tomorrow. Not tomorrow, so in a few weeks when if Paris Saint-Germain beat Marseille in the quarter-final tomorrow night. And next week, of course. Tottenham, on the other hand, a very renewed team. New stars, Randall Kolo-Muani, Xavi Simons in there as well. Thomas Frank then. Romero as the captain, the man who lifted the trophy last year in the Europa League final. Vicario, Spence, Van der Ven, Romero and Porro. Madison, Paulinho, Kulusevski, Simons, Kolo-Muani and Mohamed Kudus. A completely new front three for Spurs in the summer. And it's been really proving to be a great investment so far. Well, Kolo-Muani bagged a hat-trick. No, not a hat-trick, sorry. 2 goals against Celtic and he could add to his tally tonight. But here we go then. Here in the Charity Cup quarterfinals, Spurs building already. Xavi Simons. Madison. And well, knocked out by Denzel Dumfries. An early Tottenham corner. Well, Thomas Frank has really renewed the team. He's done an absolutely incredible job in recent times of getting this team up and running. Ball into the box and Mkhitaryan heads clear. Kolo-Muani down to Porro. Porro whipping the ball in and Jan Sommer with a nice, easy collection in the gloves. Here's Lautaro Martinez to Mkhitaryan. Lautaro now on the run. Their all-time Champions League top scorer. Federico Dimarco scored against Inter Miami in the leg here in Milan. Thuram over the cross of the box. And well, Barea will pick it up in the middle. Jed Spence, good tackle. Thuram and Spence is there to pick up the ball and put it forward. Kulusevski. Kolo-Muani. Kudus to Kulusevski. Paulinho to Madison. Porro back to Paulinho. Kulusevski wide over to Mohamed Kudus. Kudus inside the box and Sommer with the save down low. A corner for Tottenham again, but it comes close once more. Well, at the end of the round of 16, the main man for Spurs was 5 goals and assists so far this season. Kolo-Muani. Kudus into Kulusevski with a short corner. Kudus on the edge of the box. Romero. Played back to Simons again. Brought into Kolo-Muani. Bastoni in the way. Thuram flicked behind. Trying to play the ball forward now. Barea to Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez into Dimarco. Çalhanoğlu down the middle. Martinez. Mkhitaryan. Played forward. Here's Thuram. Into Milan. And it's already 1-0 up after 25 minutes. And Marcus Thuram, the Frenchman, scores. Another goal in this competition for Marcus Thuram, and it's a brilliant finish. Past Vicario. And Inter Milan have a first leg lead. Well, Vicario wouldn't... Well, a bit unfortunate for Guilherme Vicario, of course. Because these teams, of course, met in the group stage. One thing I did remember just now. It was a very, very easy game for Milan that day. A win 2-0 here in Milan. So Spurs visiting again. It's the only matchup that's happened twice in this competition. So Spurs and Inter will play 3 times against each other. Maddison over to Siemens. Spence. That's a poor ball, and Sommer will say thank you very much. Manuel Akanji on over Manchester City. Dumfries on the right side, playing it to Barea. Lautaro Martinez, and Thuram's on the run again. Spurs on the back foot. Martinez. Barea played across to Dumfries. Played into Thuram. Lautaro Martinez. A few bits of skill. Still got the ball here. Forced out of the box by Van de Ven. Çalhanoğlu. Edge of the area. Barea. Dumfries. Great run and offside. Well, referee judged that very, very tightly, I think. And well, that is actually maybe a bit. Well, about just under 10 minutes now left of the first half, and well, Tottenham have been in this from the Inter Milan have been right in this from the beginning. Most attacks so far, but Tottenham have been there. Here's Kudus, played forward. Here's Xavi Siemens. Siemens inside the box, a bit too long, and Sommer went in and didn't get the ball, but Siemens went over. Not sure it's a tight one to call, but you have seen penalty decisions not go teams' ways. Refereeing has been a bit bog standard in this competition so far this year. Martinez, Barea misses the ball, and Jed Spence, he's having a brilliant game on that left-hand side. Kolo Muani's having to hold up the ball. Akanji playing it to Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan coming towards the end of the first half. Thuram. Çalhanoğlu. And that is the last action of the half. Well, Inter Milan forward ahead from Marcus Thuram, a 1-0 lead going into the half-time break. A good start from the Frenchman, but there's more to do. 45 minutes left to play here in Milan, but Inter 1, Tottenham 0 at the half-time break in the Charity Cup. Welcome back, everybody. Second half underway here in Milan, and well, Tottenham are chasing the game. Inter ahead for a Marcus Thuram goal, and a good start from all of these sides. I mean, it's been a good competition so far. We've had Liverpool and Bayern draw 1-1 at Anfield. We've had United beat the FBC5 away in Walsall the other night. There's some shocks on the cards potentially for some of the big teams, especially the ones that have been unbeaten and done so well so far this season. Dumfries knocking it forward. Thuram can't keep it in. It will be a goal kick for Guilherme Vicario to take. Well, Tottenham got through on the second place ranking of teams, of course, and well, they were always destined to meet, probably, these two. After beating Inter Miami and Celtic. Of course, Tottenham were dominant against Celtic in their round of 16 tie. The most goals of any round of 16 tie, in fact. With 6 across the 90 minutes. Here's Dumfries. Nicola Barea. Kudus and Kolo Muani shared a double at Celtic Park, and then Kolo Muani got a header against Celtic once again. And Mkhitaryan played forward to Barea, and that's going to be offside. Van de Ven playing an excellent trap to try and keep that out of play. Well, he's light years offside. I'm not sure he's read that one. Maddison. Forward to Spence. Xavi Simons and Maddison playing the ball, and now Simons is on the left-hand side. Maddison looking to play it into the box. Paulinho. João Paulinho. Kolo Muani's there. Pedro Porro. Maddison cut out by Barea, and now Inter Milan can attack. Dumfries down the right-hand side at electric pace. Van de Ven cuts it out. Well, we've seen some exciting times before. Remember the 4-3 Inter Milan and the Tottenham, I think it was the Tottenham game that they played back in 2010. Gareth Bale, the star that day, with a fantastic hat-trick away from home at the San Siro. Kulusevski. Paulinho. Spence. Tottenham trying to keep on side. They know they need a goal and probably need something to take back to London. Paulinho. Kolo Muani heads down for Jed Spence. Spence whipping the ball across. Crowded box, and Sommer rises above. Well, Jan Sommer keeping a clean sheet means 25p's added to the pot for our Mind charity donation through this tournament. And remember, every goal and clean sheet will contribute 25p towards the competition's overall donation. Here's Lautaro Martinez looking at another goal, but not quite to be. Kulusevski playing it around Pedro Porro. You can go and check out what Mind do, mind.co.uk, and also go and donate what you can. Justgiving.com/page, that's Westie TV for Mind. Here's Kolo Muani looking to get inside the box. Kills one, and Sommer with a good safe hands to deny him. Mind do some absolutely fantastic work across England and Wales, and mental health is a huge topic at the minute, and encourage everyone to go and have a look at mind.co.uk. Go and see the fantastic work that they're doing, and also donate as well. Justgiving.com/page, that's Westie TV for Mind. Thuram hits one! Vicario with a good stop. Well, squeaky bum time for some. Tottenham especially. Kudus down the right. Porro looking to support. Porro's there. Bastoni knocking it out. Well, Kolo Muani makes way for Dominic Solanke. And a sub for Inter Milan as well. It looks like a midfielder. And it's Boni on for Martinez. Porro with the free kick now. Short to Paulinho. DiMarco. There was a tackle there, but the Spurs supporters were up in arms about that one. Romero knocking it forward. Akanji. And Çalhanoğlu gets it away. We're looking to the 90 minutes. 2 added minutes to go. Çalhanoğlu. Boni. Thuram. Barea. Dumfries. Last attack for Inter Milan. Played into Barea, and offside it is. But that will be the end of the first leg here in Milan. Inter take a 1-0 lead to London. Spurs a bit stunned. But a Marcus Thuram goal, all that separated the sides. Tight as it is. But Spurs, maybe it'll be third time lucky beating Inter. But the Champions League finalists from last season lead into London. And the second leg will await at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next week. But Inter 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Full time here in the Charity Cup.